Hello everyone. Today we will see trigonometry related to JEE mains and advanced. We will focus on JEE mains mainly. Before going to these lectures, you have to cover what I have already uploaded in YouTube for both level, that is allied angles, multiple submultiple angles, trigonometric solutions, all those topics before you have to complete before you can see this lecture, because all in trigonometry there are various types of formulas which you have to remember in order to efficiently solve any questions which may come in your mains and advance. So let's start. Maximum number of formulas we have already covered in our board level. We will see what we have not learned in those lectures. See some important points. If a plus b equals to pi, then sine of a always equals to sine of b. That means sine 2 degree equals to sine 178 degree, sine 50 degree equals to sine 130 degree, because this angle plus this angle should be equals to 180 degree, pi. So that means if a plus b equals to pi, sine a equals to sine b, cos a equals to minus cos b. If a plus b equals to 2 pi, then cos a equals to cos b. Now remember these values. Sine 15 degree is sine pi by 12 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2, and this value, this root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 is same as cos 75 degree, and cos 75 degree you can write in radian as 5 pi by 12. Sine 75 degree is sine 5 pi by 12, that is root 3 plus 1 by root 2, 2 root 2. This value is equivalent to cos 15 degree, and cos 15 degree is in radian is cos 5 pi by 12. Now tan 15 degree is tan pi by 12, same in radian. 2 minus root 3, that is equivalent to cot 75, that is equivalent to cot 5 pi by 12. Tan 75 degree equals to tan 5 pi by 12 is equals to 2 plus root 3. This is equivalent to cot 15 degree, and this is equivalent to cot pi by 12. Tan 22 and half degree, tan 22 and half degree, that means 22.5 degree, is tan pi by 8 is equals to root 2 minus 1 is equals to cot 67.5 degree, and cot 67.5 degree you can write in radian as 3 pi by 8. Tan 67.5 degree is tan 3 pi by 8. The value is root 2 plus 1, and it is equivalent to cot 22.5 degree, and this is cot 22.5 degree is equal to cot pi by 8. Now we will focus on sin x and cos x graph, because there are many problems where you have to apply these logics directly. See, sin 0 is 0, sin pi is 0, sin 2 pi is sin 3 pi by 2 is 0, sin n pi is always 0, sin 2 pi is 0. Now let us say sin n pi 0, always remember sin n pi 0, and cos n pi is minus 1 to the power n. We have told this thing in various lectures. See, if you look at this graph, cos 0 is maximum, right? Cos 0, so cos curve starts from here, cos n pi, what would be cos pi? Cos pi would be minus 1 to the power 1, that is minus 1. See, the negative maximum value of cos is minus 1, and maximum value of sin is plus 1. This is plus 1, this is minus 1, this is plus 1, this is minus 1, and at 3 pi by 2. See the graph very carefully. See, from this graph what type of question may come, you have to find the logic when sin x equals to cos x, when sin x greater than cos x, and when sin x less than cos x. See, if you sin x equals to cos x, that means when the both of the curves intersect. So where they are intersecting? They are intersecting at pi by 4, and they are intersecting at 3 pi by 4. we can surely say that at x equals to pi by 4, value of sin x and cos x are same because they are at the same height. So at x equals to pi by 4 and x equals to pi plus pi by 4, that is 5 pi by 4, the value is same. Pi plus pi by 4, that is 5 pi by 4. This is 5 pi by 4. So at pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4, the value of sin x and cos x, are same because they are intersecting at that point. If you see the level, their levels are same. Now sin x equals to cos x means tan x, where tan x equals to 1. At pi by 4, tan 45 1, tan 5 pi by 4 is 1. So you can apply this logic also. Sin x greater than cos x. Sin x will be greater than cos x. Where? From the graph you can see that, at pi by 4 sin x and cos x both are equal. Sin x greater than cos x. This is the curve of sin x. This is the curve of sin x. So from this interval, from this to this, sin x is greater than cos x. This is the curve of cos x. So from this to this, sin x is greater than cos x. So in the open interval, this is open interval because this is not touching pi by 4 because we have already taken into account the value pi by 4 for sin x equals to cos x. That's why we have open interval pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. Here sin x is greater than cos x. Sin x will be less than cos x, or cos x greater than sin x. See, this is the graph of sin x and this is the graph of cos x. So from 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi, cos x curve is greater than, because sin x is negative here, cos x graph is greater than sin x. So and here, see here, this is the curve of sin x and this is the curve of cos x. So from 0 to pi by 4, cos x is 0 to pi by 4, cos x is, and here you can see cos x curve is greater than sin x, and from here to here cos x curve is greater than sin x. So what we got? We got from 0, that is 0 is included here, 0 is included here. So from 0 to pi by 4, open interval pi by 4, close interval 0 to open interval pi by 4, union 5 pi by 4, we have taken into account 5 pi by 4 here. So that's why we have open interval 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi, and 2 pi is the close interval. Sin x is less than cos x, or cos x is greater than sin x. You have to remember this thing, or please learn this curve very carefully, because it is extremely important in order to solve various type of problem. Now see, sin 18 degrees sin pi by 10 root 5 minus 1 by 4, or equivalent to cos 72 degree, or equivalent to cos 2 pi by 5. Similarly cos 36 degree sin a plus b into sin a minus b, sin square a minus sin square b, or cos square b minus cos square a. Cos a plus b into cos a minus b is equals to cos square a minus sin square b, or cos square b minus sin square a. Remember these three results. You can actually prove this, but if you remember these three results, it will be easy to solve many problems in JEE Mains and Advanced. Sin theta, sin 60 minus theta, sin 60 plus theta is 1 by 4 sin 3 theta. Cos theta, cos 60 minus theta, cos 60 plus theta is 1 by 4 cos 3 theta. Tan theta, tan 60 minus theta, and tan 60 plus theta is tan 3 theta. Remember these values, we will continue. So let us continue. See, if a plus b plus c equals to 180 degree, then you have to remember these are actually sums you can prove as a homework, but if you remember these results, it will help you in solving MCQs very fast. See, if a plus b plus c equals to 180 degree, then tan a plus tan b plus tan c is tan A, tan B, tan C. Tan of A by 2, tan of B by 2, tan of B by 2, tan of C by 2, tan of C by 2, tan of A by 2 is 1. Sin 2A, sin 2B, sin 2A plus sin 2B plus sin 2C equals to 4 sin A, sin B, sin C. Cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2C equals to minus 1 minus 4 cos A, cos B, cos C. Sin A plus sin B plus sin C is 4 cos of A by 2 into cos of B by 2 into cos of C by 2. Cos A plus cos B plus cos C is 1 plus 4 sin of A by 2, sin of A B by 2, sin of C by 2. All these results are valid if A plus B plus C equals to 180 degree, otherwise it will not be valid. In an acute angle triangle ABC, tan A plus tan B plus tan C is always greater than or equals to 3 root 3. In any triangle ABC, cos A plus cos B plus cos C is less than equals to 3 by 2. In any triangle ABC, sin of A by 2, sin of B by 2, sin of C by 2, these are in multiplication, is less than equals to 1 by 8. Sum of sines of n angles AP. If it is given that the sum of the sines of n angles are in AP, where alpha is the first angle, beta is the common difference and n is the number of terms, then sin alpha plus sin of alpha plus beta plus sin of alpha plus 2 beta going through sin of alpha plus n minus 1 into beta. This bar is given because you have to calculate n minus 1, not 1 minus n. N minus 1 bar beta. This result, this addition result, if sum of these angles are in AP, that is in arithmetic progression, then result would be sin of n beta by 2 into sin of alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta by sin of beta by 2. Remember, this thing and this thing are very important. Sum of cosines of n angles, if it is given that sum of cosines of n angles are in AP, then cos alpha plus beta plus cos alpha plus 2 beta going through cos of alpha plus n minus 1 bar beta, result would be sin of n beta by 2. Here in place of sin you have to write cos alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta by sin beta by 2. Whole result for AP, sin and cosine, this addition, results are same. Here only sin replaced by cos, otherwise both the results are same. Cos A, cos 2A, cos 4A, cos 8A, cos 2 to the power n minus 1A is equals to sin of 2 to the power n A by 2 to the power n sin A. We have learned this in our board lectures, so you can see. Let us solve one recent question which came in JEE Mains 2022. Cos 2 pi by 7, you have to find the value of cos 2 pi by 7 plus cos 4 pi by 7 plus cos 6 pi by 7. See, there are no clues, right? But if you can observe kindly, see, if this is the angle, right? 2 pi by 7 is the first angle, then 4 pi by 7, then 6 pi by 7. See, angles are in AP. Common difference is 2 pi by 7. Common difference is 2 pi. 4 pi by 7 minus 2 pi by 7, which is 2 pi by 7. Then again see, 6 pi by 7 minus 4 pi by 7 is 2 pi by 7. Then common difference is 2 pi by 7. So see, just we have learned that if sums of cosines of n angles are in AP, so that means this, see, cosines of angles, these angles are in AP. So if this is in AP, then what we can use the formula? This formula. We will use this formula. Sin of n beta by 2, cos of alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta, sin of beta by 2. Where you have to remember, alpha we have taken first angle, beta we have taken as common difference, and n is the number of terms. So here number of terms 1, 2, 3, 3 terms. So n is 3. Alpha is the first angle. What is the first angle? 2 pi by 7. Beta, what is beta? Beta is common difference. 4 pi by 7 minus 2 pi by 7. That means 2 pi by 7. So what would be beta by 2? That is pi by 7. Now use this formula, simply that formula. Sin of n beta by 2, cos of alpha plus n minus 1 beta by 2 divided by sin of beta by 2. Sin of n, what is n? 3. So sin of 3 into beta by 2. What is beta by 2? Pi by 7. By sin of beta by 2, pi by 7. Into cos of alpha. What is alpha? Alpha is first angle, 2 pi by 7 plus n minus 1. N minus 1 is 3 minus 1, that is 2, and beta by 2 is pi by 7, 2 pi by 7. Now just simply rational calculate. Sine of 3 pi by, see what we have done here, cos of 2 pi by 7 plus cos of 2 pi by 7, that is cos of 4 pi by 7, and sine of 3 pi by 7 keep as it is. Now multiply 2 upper side and lower side, numerator and denominator. So if you multiply 2 sin a cos b, here we will apply 2 sin a cos b formula, sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b, sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. Keep this thing as it is, 2 sin pi by 7. Then simplify, you will get first term as sin pi and second term as sine of minus pi by 7. See, sin n pi is always 0, so sin pi is 0. Sin minus pi by 7, sine of minus theta is minus sin theta. So this would be minus sin pi by 7 by 2 sin pi by 7. Sin pi by 7 would cancel out, your answer would be minus half. So you can see that these things are extremely important. It will not be given in your exam that sums of cosines are in AP, GP. These things I will not give. You have to be very clever in observing the things that is given in the question. If you learn this thing, if you can remember this thing, this type of problem will take only 1 to 1.5 minutes in your exam. Otherwise this will create a problem. It will take 4 to 5 minutes to solve this type of problem. Now we will move forward to our lecture. Always remember, if you have to find out the principal solution, that means they ask to find the solution of trigonometric equation between 0 to 2 pi. Any solution which lies between 0 to 2 pi, those solutions are known as principal solution, and general solution are all possible solution. We have already learned about this, because n pi plus minus alpha, all those are general solutions actually. But if they ask about principal solution, that should lie between 0 to 2 pi. Now we will learn 7 type of problem in trigonometric equation which may come in your exam for in JEE mains and advanced. Now first type is our factorization. Any trigonometric equation, that is, let us solve one problem related to factorization. If you have given this problem, see, take cos x common, then it would be 2 cos square x minus 1. So two possibilities, either cos x equals to 0 or 2 sin square x minus 1 equals to 0. So sin square x equals to half, you can write it as 1 by root 2 whole square, 1 by root 2 is sin pi by 4 whole square. We know sin square x equals, if sin square x equals to sin square alpha, then x equals to n pi plus minus alpha. What is alpha? Pi by 4. Now we already know in general solution, if cos x equals to 0, then x would be 2n pi plus minus alpha. 2n pi plus minus alpha, that is pi by 2. See, but in the exam, in the option, you will not see this type of option. Though this is correct, x equals to 2n pi plus minus alpha, though these things are correct, you can write it as cos of pi by 2, right? Cos x equals to cos alpha. So our general solution is x equals to 2n pi plus minus alpha. You will not see this type of option. Remember this, if cos x equals to 0, then x equals to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. You will get the same value. You will get the same value, but remember this type of solution, because in the option you will get this type of options, 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. If cos x 0, then x equals to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So to summarize this general solution, which may come in your exam, and which you can see as an option, because we learned this thing in our board level lecture, but we haven't seen this type of general solution. So remember this, if sin theta equals to 0, theta equals to n pi. If sin theta equals to 1, theta equals to 4n plus 1 into pi by 2. If sin theta equals to minus 1, theta would be 4n minus 1 into pi by 2. If cos theta equals to 0, we have just seen 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Theta equals to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. If cos theta equals to 1, theta would be 2n pi. If cos theta minus 1, theta would be 2n plus 1 into pi. If tan theta equals to 0, theta would be n pi. We have just seen type 1 problem. There in trigonometric equation there are 7 type of problem. Wait, we will cover all these 7 type of problem. So let us see the second type of problem. in trigonometric equation which is reducible to quadratic equation. Let us say we have given this type of problem, 16 to the power sin square x plus 16 to the power cos square x equals to 10, where x is between 0 to 2 pi. That means they want the principal solution. See, in the starting of the lecture I have just told you that if the value lies between 0 to 2 pi, then it is the principal value. They are asking the principal value. So cos square x, we can write it as 1 minus sin square x, then it would be 16 to the power 1 into 16 to the power minus sin square x. So 16 by 16 to the power sin square x equals to 10. Let t is equal to 16 to the power sin square x, then it will be a quadratic equation. Solve this quadratic equation, you will get this, t minus 8 into t minus 2. So either t equals to 8 or t equals to 2. So t is 16 to the power sin square x, 16 to the power sin square x is 2 or 8. 2 we can write as 2 to the power 1 and 8 we can write as 2 to the power 3. So see, base are same. So 4 sin square x can be 1 or 4 sin square x can be 3. 4 sin square x equals to 1, so sin square x 1 by 4, so sin x plus minus half. Sin square x 3 by 4, so sin x is plus minus root 3 by 2. Now they want principal solution, that is between 0 to 2 pi. They want principal solution between 0 to 2 pi, that is in this 4 quadrants. They want only these values. See, if you take plus half, so sin of plus half is pi by 6. Sin of plus half is pi by 6. Then what can be the next solution where sin x is positive plus half? See, we know sin of pi minus theta is sin theta. So if you solve pi minus pi by 6, which will be 6 pi minus pi, that is 5 pi by 6. So another value where sin x is positive is in the second quadrant, which is 5 pi by 6. Now see, if we take sin x equals to minus half, sin x equals to minus half. So we know sin of pi plus theta is minus sin theta. Sin of pi plus theta is minus sin theta. 2 into 90 degree, that is sin would be sin. Now pi plus theta is in the third quadrant. In third quadrant sin would be negative. So this is minus sin theta. So if you do sin pi plus pi by 6, so 6 pi plus pi by 6, that is 7 pi by 6, that is 7 sin of minus sin of 7 pi by 6. Sin is negative in the third quadrant, so another solution would be 7 pi by 6 for minus half. In the fourth quadrant sin is negative, right? We know in the fourth quadrant sin is negative. So we can do sin of 2 pi minus theta. 2 pi minus theta, 2 pi, that is 4 into pi by 2. So sin would be sin and theta, and in the fourth quadrant sin is negative. So we need negative half, right? So negative half would be, so if you apply sin of 2 pi minus pi by 6, it would be 12 pi minus pi, that is 11 pi by 6, that is minus sin of 11 pi by 6, 11 pi by 6. So for pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 is the solution for sin x equals to half, and for minus half it would be 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Always apply this logic. If they are they are asking for principal solution, then apply this logic. One is in the first quadrant, another is in the second quadrant, another is third quadrant, another is the fourth. If you are applying it in the third quadrant, then always do pi plus theta. If you are applying in the fourth quadrant, then always do 2 pi minus theta. Okay, so by this you can apply, and if you are finding it in the second quadrant, apply pi minus theta. Remember this logic, so that you can find out the other principal solutions in the three quadrants. See, sin x equals to plus minus root 3 by 2. If we take plus root 3 by 2, sin root 3 by 2 is pi by 3, sin pi by 3 is root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. So in the first quadrant it would be, one solution is pi by 3. So in the similar manner, pi minus pi by 3, pi minus pi by 3 would be positive, that means in the second quadrant. So pi minus pi by 3, that is 2 pi by 3. So another solution would be 2 pi by 3. Again apply this in case of sine. If they are asking about cos, then apply cos. Okay. So in the third quadrant, you have to apply pi plus theta. So pi plus theta, pi plus pi by 3, that is 4 pi by 3. Another solution will be 4 pi. In the fourth quadrant, 2 pi minus pi by 3, 2 pi minus pi by 3, 2 pi minus pi by 3, 2 pi minus pi by 3 would be 12 pi minus, 2 pi minus pi by 3, 6 pi minus pi by 3, that is 5 pi by 3. So another solution would be 5 pi by 3. So these are your solutions. What are the solutions? You have to write it in the bracket, that is pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6, 11 pi by 6, pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3. All the 8 solutions are the answer of this equation for all the values, for these 8 values. This equation would be left hand side equals to right hand side. You can prove by putting this any values in the equation. So moving forward to our type 3, that is transforming a sum. They will give you a trigonometric equation, and that trigonometric equation can be transformed to a sum or difference of trigonometric ratios into their product. See, let us see one question. Find the value of x, and they are asking for principal value range such that sin x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x equals to cos x plus cos 2x plus cos 3x. That is, they have given in the form of sum. They can give you in difference also. So group the proper terms sin x, sin 3x, group apply sin c plus sin d, 2 sin c plus d by 2, cos c minus d by 2. Now cos x and group cos x and cos 3x, so 2 cos c plus d by 2, cos c minus d by 2. After proper grouping, you have to apply the formulas and take sin 2x common, cos 2x common, keep the terms in one side, take 2 cos x plus 1 common. So from this you can see either it can be sin x minus cos x equals to 0, that means sin x equals to cos x, or 2 cos x plus 1 equals to 0. So cos x equals to minus half, we already know cos x, if cos x equals to minus half, cos x equals to cos alpha. Cos alpha, here alpha is 2 pi by 3. So x equals to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Alpha is 2 pi by 3. Cos 2 pi by 3 is minus half. Now here tan x equals to 1. So we know tan x equals to tan alpha. Alpha is pi by 4. So x would be 2x would be n pi plus alpha. N pi plus pi by 4. So divide by 2, you will get the solution of this type of problem. So let us see our type 4. That is, we can convert into product into sum or difference. Let us see one question. Sin 5x cos 3x equals to sin 6x cos 2x. So multiply 2 in both the sides. Apply 2 sin a cos b formula. Sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus b. Apply 2 sin a cos b, again sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus b. Sin 8x will cancel out in the both the sides. So sin 2x would be sin 4x. See, sin 4x is 2 sin 2 theta. We can write it as sin of 2 into 2x. So sin of 2 theta, 2 sin theta cos theta. So 2 sin 2x cos 2x equals to sin 2x. Keep the terms in one side, take sin 2x common. So two solutions, one is sin 2x equals to 0, or 2 cos 2x minus 1 equals to 0, that is 2 cos 2x equals to 1, 2x equals to 2x cos 2x equals to half, that is 2x equals to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Half is pi by 3. Now here sin 2x equals to sin 0, that is sin x equals to sin alpha, so x equals to n pi plus alpha, alpha is 0, so 0. So 2x equals to n pi, x equals to n pi by 2. Now another type is type 5, trigonometric equation of the form this: a sin x plus b cos x equals to c. See one question, a sin x, here a is 1, b is 1. A sin x plus b cos x equals to 1. In this type of problem, you have to divide by root under of a square plus b square. So root under of 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. So you have to divide both the sides by 1 by root 2. Now 1 by root 2 is cos pi by 4. Here 1 by root 2 is sin pi by 4. You can apply sin pi by 4 here also. So sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, that is sin of a plus b. That's why we have taken here cos, and here we have taken sin in order to apply the sin formula. Sin of a plus b. So sin of x plus pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 is sin pi by 4. Sin x equals to sin alpha, x equals to n pi plus minus n pi plus minus 1 to the power n alpha. that is x equals to keep pi by 4 in that side. This would be the answer. So let us see our type 6. This is in the trigonometric equation of the form p sin plus minus cos x sin x cos x equals to 0. See, let us see a problem. This type of problem is given. See, here in one side you have plus or minus term sin x plus cos x, and the right hand side you have multiplication term. That's why sin x cos x equals to 0. If you take all the term in the left hand side, you will get the function equals to 0. So in this type of problem, what you have to take? You have to take sin x plus minus cos x equals to t. So here sin x plus cos x equals to t, square both the term, a square plus b square plus 2ab sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So 1 plus 2 sin x cos x equals to t square. So here sin x cos x would be t square minus 1 by 2. So put the value, sin x cos x would be t square minus 1 by 2. Simplify, you will get t minus 1 whole square equals to 0. So t equals to 1. What is t? Sin x plus cos x equals to 1. So sin x would be 1 minus cos x. Apply the multiple and submultiple formulas. Sin 2x equals to 2 sin x cos x. So here 2 into x by 2. So 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. 1 minus cos 2x is 2 sin square x. So here it would be 2 sin square x by 2. Take 2 sin square x by 2 in the left hand side, take sin 2 x by 2 common. So you will get this. So one solution is sin x by 2 equals to 0, and another is cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 equals to 0. Sin x equals to sin alpha, so x equals to n pi, so x equals to 2n pi. Cos x equals to sin x by 2, so tan x equals to tan alpha, x equals to n pi plus alpha. So this is our solution. So let us see our last type, that is type 7. This type of problem can be solved by range of the trigonometric coefficients. Let us see one problem. If theta is between 0 to 5 pi and r is belongs to real number such that 2 sin theta equals to r to the power 4 minus 2 r square plus 3, then the maximum number of values of the pair r comma theta. This is an extremely good problem for JEE advanced related types of problems. See, we know sin theta, the range of sin theta is between minus 1 to plus 1. So what would be the range of 2 sin theta multiplied by 2 in thing? So 2 sin theta would be between minus 2 to plus 2. And you can apply here, see, we can write this as r square whole square minus 2 r square into 1 plus 1 square plus 2. So this would be a minus b whole square. So r square minus 1 whole square plus 2. See, it's a square term. It's a square term, it cannot be negative. So its range can be the maximum. It can be 0, but it cannot be negative. So range of this thing would be from 2 to infinity. From 2 to infinity. And here we can see here left hand side is 2 sin theta. Right hand side is r to the power 4 minus 2 r square plus 3. That means left hand side should be equals to right hand side. So our left hand side, we can see that range lies between minus 2 to plus 2, and here we found the range is from 2 to infinity. So when it would be equal? It would be equal at the value 2. At the value 2. So left hand side, if left hand side have to be right hand side, then both of the values should be 2. So 2 is sin theta equals to 2, sin theta equals to 1. R square minus 1, see the minimum value is 0, maximum value is 0, here the square term. So r square minus 1 is 0. R square, because we have found the range is 2 to infinity, so r square minus 1 should be 0. So r square equals to 1, r should be plus minus 1. See here the problem is very critical because angle is given between 0 to 5 pi. So we know that sin theta 1 is for pi by 2, that's all we know. But here range is given from 0 to 2 pi. So our pi by 2 is here. So if we have to find out the next value, we add 2 pi. So if you add 2 pi, it would be 2 pi plus pi by 2. You will get the same value. Then again add 2 pi, then you will get 4 pi plus pi by 2. All of the values are 1. So your answer is pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2. So from here in the left hand side we got 3 solutions, in the right hand side we got 2 solutions. So there they want to find the pairs, maximum number of solution in r comma theta. R is 2 solution, theta is 3 solutions. So 2 into 3, that is 6 solutions this problem can have. So let us see one important type, trigonometric inequation. This is not equation, inequations for sin x and cos x. You have to follow some steps in order to solve this type of problem. See, first draw the arrow diagram, then shade the area, and you have to take the interval in the anti-clockwise direction, and in the final step you have to add 2 and pi. Our first question is find the values of x for which sin x is greater than or equals to half, plus half. So see, we know plus half is the value for pi by 6. So pi by 6 and for 5 pi by 6. Take anti-clockwise direction, shade the region and write the interval and add 2 n pi. For sin x and cos x you have to add 2 n pi. For tan x you have to add n pi. So our interval is from between pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6, because sin x is positive in the first quadrant and second quadrant. So our interval is close interval pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6. Add 2 n pi to each of the term, you will get the answer. See another question, cos x less than equals to half. If it is less than equals to half, half is for pi by 3. So half is for pi by 3, cos x here the value is positive. So for pi by 3 it would be half, and for 5 pi by 3 it would be plus half. Take the direction in the anti-clockwise direction. So you have to take this direction, anti-clockwise. Shade the region. Shade the region and write the interval. So what is the interval? Interval is between pi by 3 to 5 pi by 3. Now add 2 n pi, you will get the answer. Now next question is cos x greater than minus 1 by root 2. Greater than minus 1 by root 2. So cos x is minus 1 by root 2 in the cos x is negative. First of all, cos x is negative in second quadrant and third quadrant. In first and fourth quadrant they are positive. So cos x is negative. Cos x is 1 by minus 1 by root 2 is for 3 pi by 4 and for 5 pi by 4. Take anti-clockwise direction, shade the region and write the interval. What is the interval? Interval is between 5 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. 5 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. Now see here, answer is negative. So minus subtract 2 pi. Subtract 2 pi from 5 pi by 4. So you will get minus 3 pi by 4. So our interval reduces to minus 3 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. Minus 3 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. Add 2 n pi. So 2 n pi minus 3 pi by 4 and 2 n pi plus 3 by 4. 3 pi by 4 is your answer. Let us see another problem. Sin x is minus half to 3 by 2. So sin x, see what does it mean? Sin x is less than root 3 by 2. Sin x is less than root 3 by 2, means positive root 3 by 2. Where it can be positive? It can be positive in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. So sin x is root 3 by 2 for pi by 3 and 2 pi by 3. And take this interval, sin x is greater than minus half. So sin is negative in the third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So sin is negative for 7 minus half is for 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. 11 pi by 6 is same as minus pi by 6 if you take anti-clockwise. If you take clockwise direction. If you take clockwise, 11 pi by 6 and minus pi by 6 are same thing. So here we can see that 0. Let us say x equals to, if x equals to 0. X equals to 0, if x equals to 0, 0 lies between minus half and root 3 by 2. Okay, it's very easy. 0 lies between minus half and root 3 by 2. So we can say that our interval is from minus pi by 6 to pi by 3 and union 2 pi by 3 to 7 pi by 6. After that add 2 n pi to each of the terms. Add 2 n pi to each of the terms, you will get the answer. Now for tan x, you have to remember, you have to add n pi and you have to take half cycle, not the full cycle. You have to take here the half cycle, any half cycle, either this half cycle or this half cycle, any half cycle. So question is given, tan x is between 1 to root 3. So tan x is between 1 to root 3. Tan x is 1 for pi by 4 and root 3 for pi by 3. You have to take anti-clockwise direction, shade the region, add n pi. So what is our range? Our range would be pi by 4 to pi by 3. Add n pi, you will get the answer. I think there is no doubt on this type of problem. Hope you are finding these videos helpful. Please support us, and we will definitely upload the second part, in which we will learn different formulas and different techniques of problem solving for solutions of triangle, and we will see the previous year questions which came in JEE Mains and Advanced. Stay tuned, keep supporting us. Thank you.